All right, Flea Market Coin Hunters, you're first. Yep. Here I am. All right. Yeah, just bear with me here. I'm getting set up. Oh, I gotta turn that off. I got DK calling in tonight. I just want to go over a few things real quick. Hey, Johnny U Adventures, what's up, bud? Oh, I was gonna send you a. Hey, Johnny, that number I have for you, is that a home phone or is that a cell phone by any chance? And if it is a cell phone, can I send you a picture of something I find in the field? Will you get that on your phone or no? I don't know if that number was for your house or your phone. Oh, it is a cell phone. Does your cell phone receive text and pictures? Hey, what's up, Paul? I know it's like a 10-second delay or something, 15-second. All right. So Johnny, can your cell phone receive pictures and texts or no? Also, got this in the mail today. Woohoo, Garrett. Of course, you know me. They're having what are they giving away this month for Bond's favorites? He's giving away a Z-Link wireless. I tried and I tried for a year and a half now, trying to get the Pro Pointer, the orange one. And I just got my 20th letter, my 20th patch. So if anybody wants a patch, I got a whole bunch of them. But go ahead, get online and submit your finds to Garrett. They give away good stuff. Also, get in American Digger magazine. And the first one I see, the American Digger magazine, I'm going to give this 1 ounce Troy bar of silver to. Hey, let me catch up on these. Hey, Mike, are you sub me? If I'm not Flea Market Coin Hunter, I will be by the end of this. I have to go back and do that if I'm not. I got to catch up. We did your Pay It Forward challenge. Still downloading. All right, Paul did the Pay It Forward challenge today. Did I get you in there? Well then, Paul, I'm going to add you to the list right now. Got a list going right here. I'm going to add Paul to it right now. Trident's Treasures. All right. So let me count these real quick. I'll let you know how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 people did the Pay It Forward challenge. Or they said they were going to do it real soon, so I threw them in there. But it's going to be cool tonight because we're going to do a live draw on who the winner's going to be. I'm going to put the random numbers on this list, not in order. And then I'm going to have DK give me a number. And whatever that number is, we'll look at it. I'll show it to you guys, and we'll see who the winner is. So that'll be fun. And that's going to be the Pay It Forward challenge giveaway today. Silver giveaway is for this. The Walking Liberty Troy ounce silver coin. The Eagle. Was that the Eagle one? Yeah. That's tonight's drawing. But the first one I see in American Digger magazine is going to get the hand-poured bar. Hey, it's me, Brian. What's going on, bud? Trident's Treasures, Johnny U. I just got the Killer Bees headphone today. All right, Johnny. For sure, pick send. Oh, all right. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if you saw my video I just uploaded today, but I finally had a 2 silver hunt today. Could not believe it. I'm so excited I had to send the pictures out to a couple of people. But yeah, after all this time. Oh, here they are right here. I cleaned them up. That's that St. Christopher pendant. Threw it in the tumbler. Really shined up. Says Sterling on the back. And this is the ring. That was all black and stuff I couldn't get clean in the field, but it's a heart, it looks like, with like a ribbon around it. And it has like a little diamond in the middle. You know, well, it is a diamond. I tried it with my diamond tester. I couldn't believe it was real. But it says STER in it, Sterling, and there's a maker's mark, but it's heavy duty. It's really thick, heavy. I checked it inside. It's not plated, so. Hey, what's up there, Mr. New Zealand? How you doing, bud? All right. who else is in here? Alright, somebody just text me. Let's see. Sweet, a diamond silver. Yeah, I know. That there's my first little diamond in a silver. Hey Liz, how you doing? Digging Canucks in the house. Alright. So, like I said, I'll just give a quick shout out to all the people that did the Pay It Forward challenge real quick for me. Nick Haas, Sadizic, It's Me Brian, 5280 Adventures, Darnell, Hello World Metal Detecting Williams, Dog is my co-pirate, MD Melbourne, Cassandra, D-Wings World, Ryan W, You're Digging It Metal Detecting, Connecticut Relic Digger, Quarter Hoarder, Kira, 92 Finder, and Trident's Treasures. I appreciate you all going out there putting something in the ground for a future generation to find. Very kind of you. Hope everybody has a chance to do that one day, just once. It's a nice feeling. I'll tell you what, I've been doing it for all summer long, and I tell you what, I can't believe how much I've been rewarded all summer long. Like I said, I finally got my 2 silver hunt today. That was so cool. Alrighty. I hope DK, are you here yet? I didn't see you type anything in yet there, bud. I don't know if you were logged on yet. But hopefully DK was out hunting with Tony today. I got a cool picture from him. I can't pull it up, it's on my phone right now. But it looked like they were having fun. So, yeah, I can't wait to get to talk to them and find out what's going on with them. See if they found anything good. So, cool. Let's see who else is on here with us real quick. We got 7 people. Nice. A new subscriber. Con for Connor. Alright, thanks for coming on board there. Alright, anybody else go out hunting today? Find anything good? Let me know. Oopsie. Hey, there's DK. How you doing, bud? Just giving you some time. Hey, thanks. Awesome. Hey, did you and Tony have a good hunt today? Well, I'll talk to you about that in a minute. If you want, you got my number, give me a call. We'll get you on the air. Oh, you had a good hunt? Oh, I can't wait to hear about it. All right, DK, if you got my number, go ahead and call me. If you need it, just give me a shout out, and I'll give it to you again. Other than that, what was today? Today's Saturday. No one else went out today? Everyone else was busy? Oh yeah, Brian, I saw your video. Alright, hey Jim, Dump Site Diggers here. Thanks for showing up, bud. I'm so glad you finally got your new video editor. Alright, let's get DK on the phone. Oh, this is Mike.
Hey Mike.
Hey DK, how you doing, bud?
Good, good. How are you?
Awesome. Awesome, real awesome. Hey, did you and Tony have a good hunt today?
Well, we did. Yeah, we did. We had a lot of fun. We hit a new area, a new town that we hadn't hit before. It's got a lot of history. It's got a really cool story behind the town. It's really small and kind of dates back to the early 1900s. And we went there not really knowing what to expect. And we didn't come away with it with tons of great finds. Record-breaking finds. But we found a couple of things that we both were satisfied. One of the, when you go out hunting and you get those finds where you're like, all right, that's it. If it even ends right now, I'm good. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You're done for the day. Okay, we can be done for the day. That's fine. I'm happy with what I got here right now. And it was one of those things. We both gave up on some items real early on, but we didn't get any silvers, so no silvers. I think the park we were hunting in may have had some fill on it, and may have been too modern. Everything we were pulling was modern. I think the 60s was about as far back as we got. But there's a lot of older homes there, and we were kind of waiting to see some of the residents pop out so we can go chat with them and try and get some permissions. But yeah, the only lady that came out was the president of the association.
Was that good or bad?
So we were digging in her park.
Uh-oh.
Actually, she was nice. She was nice about it.
That's good.
So as long as we were respectful and it wasn't leaving a trace, we were good to go.
Awesome.
And she even told us about, she goes, where you ought to go? You ought to go to this creek down here behind here, and there's this little pathway that goes through the woods, and she kind of gave us a heads up on on an area that we went out and checked out, but we didn't find too much out there. But it was fun.
Awesome.
Hey, beautiful weather. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, I appreciate that picture you sent me of you and Tony, man. Looked like you guys were having a great time out there.
Yeah, we were taking a break right when you sent me that text, and I go, hey, let's send him a little pic here.
Yeah.
Show him what we're up to.
I appreciate it. It felt so good. I went out yesterday for a little bit at that old farm, didn't find too much. And then this morning I went out back to that field where I found that wedding ring. And man, I'll tell you what, good hunt today. Just felt good to be out there, digging a lot of clad. Can't believe all the quarters I found laying on top of the ground there. And then to pull those 2 silver jewelry. I always thought my first 2 silver hunt would be coins, and I never thought jewelry. But hey, I was glad I got it.
Yeah, no, congratulations. That was awesome, man.
Oh, thank you.
We've had nothing but rain here for the past week, and it's been really, just kind of crappy weather. And boy, today it just was overcast, so you know what I mean? It wasn't so hot, and it wasn't rainy. It was beautiful. It was warm and bright, but a little overcast too, and that was awesome. So had a good time today.
Good. I know. I've been out.
Hey, Mike, I'm on my cell phone. I was going to call in on a landline, but I don't even think I have a landline anymore.
Oh,
I'm going to plug one into the port, and it's not working, so I'm calling you on my cell here.
That's fine. You sound good to me. Does Jim sound? I mean, does DK sound good to everybody else out there? Just let me know. Just type in a message real quick. And yeah, it just it was pretty cool just to get out there again, man. Hey, what was I going to ask you real quick? Is Tony going to be? How long have you guys been really detecting together now, or just a few times?
No, I haven't even been doing this long. I'm a real newbie, but he.
Me too.
right when we both are big fans of Hunter GT. I don't know if you're familiar with the Hunter GT.
I've seen videos on
The Hunter GT is a website and YouTube channel, and he also has a forum that he's got going. And I started watching his review videos of different metal detectors, and I think they're the best on the internet. I just think they're awesome. But yeah, so I started watching them, and then I found out about his forum. So I went over there and signed up on his forum and kind of said, hey, I'm from Colorado, blah, blah, blah. And Tony just popped up and said, hey, we should go digging sometime. I'm from Colorado, too. And we just started chatting. And, yeah, so probably, I don't know, probably close to a year now. We've been digging together. Yeah, pretty exclusively. I think that, we go back and forth all the time. He watches a lot of videos like I do. We're both fans of many different channels here on YouTube for metal detecting. And he'll text me throughout the day, hey, man, did you see this person found this? Or, did you check out this video? And
that's cool.
Text him the same thing. So, yeah, we're pretty good buddies. And I'm glad I got somebody to kind of go out and do the metal detecting with. I think it adds a lot to it for sure.
Big time. Now, do you guys belong to any clubs or anything, or do you guys just do this on your own?
Yeah, he's a member of Eureka, which is a big club here in Colorado. Okay. Probably the biggest here in Colorado. Mm-hmm. Really, really large club. And I'm not a member of any yet. I keep telling him, joining Eureka. I've got the membership filled out. I'm going to join. I'm going to come to the next meeting. The meeting's really late for me, and I work sort of dark to dark 30 every day. I just, it's hard for me to get free. And the meetings are held probably an hour and a half drive for me. And, I just haven't made it to a meeting yet. And there's another club, like a Rocky Mountain Treasure Hunters Club up north of where I'm at. And I told him, well, I'm going to join that club, and then we can, exchange notes and stuff and, tell each other of different hunts that come out. And one time when I told him I was thinking of joining that club, they have a sub-club. They call it the Breakfast Club, where they get together, a bunch of members get together every one Saturday a month, and they actually get together for breakfast. And then one of the leaders there, he has picked out a place that we can all go hunt. And he asked, hey, can I bring my friend DK with me? And they're all, sure, yeah, bring him along. So I went along to that, and we had a blast.
Oh, cool.
Talking to all these other people, that are in the metal detecting and have been doing it for years and years, there's nothing like it. We had a great time. We really did have a great time. And then went out and hunted with them. We didn't really find too much. We went to some school, and but it was more just getting together and camaraderie and getting to know some of those people. So he's in the club. I'm not in the club yet, but hopefully one of these months I will be.
Cool. Yeah, it's been like I think a year and a half that I've been detecting now. I just started myself. How long exactly have you been doing it?
Just for about a year. You know, started last year. Really. That's been it. I've been interested in metal detecting since I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can remember. I have all these memories of seeing guys out there in the field metal detecting, and my interest just peaked. You know, my interest was just like, what are those guys doing? What are they finding? You know, how come they're all old?
Okay, when you got started last year.
When I was younger, I thought it was an old man thing. You know what I mean? And,
oh, it's not? So when you started last year, what did you find that got you hooked?
Well, about 4 years ago, I started gold prospecting out here in Colorado as a way of just spending more time with my kid. One of my kids, Nick, you know, he's really into it, and you know, I got these two boys, right, and they're completely different. You know, one would just want to go out with me and go bowling or go, you know, go have a beer or something. And that's what he's into. And then my younger son, who's 20, he would like want to go hike in the mountains with me or go, you know, geocaching or, you know, I got them in geocaching when they were young. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to get into gold prospecting and bring my younger son Nick along with me. And so we did that. We bought sluice, and we got a sluice and pans and all that stuff. So nothing like high banking or anything, just like pan in a sluice. So real recreational. And right then it was like, man, I need to get me a gold bug too. So I started talking to my wife about it. I said, you know, so for 4 years now, my wife's been hearing me talk about this gold bug too. That I wanted to get a gold bug too, and I've been on eBay. I've been parts of numerous auctions on eBay and missed it every time. But still, it was expensive. They were like $750, and I was like, wow, I don't know, that's a lot of money. And is it really going to help with? There's not too many nuggets here in Colorado. Really, we have this fine gold here in Colorado. Nugget shooting isn't something I don't think a ton of people are into. Maybe if you go far, far away from where I live, some of the creeks and rivers, you can do some nugget shooting, but mostly it's fine gold, flower gold. But still, I just wanted a metal detector. I thought, you know what, if I get a gold bug too, you know, I could shoot nuggets and stuff. And I thought, well, maybe I shouldn't get a gold bug. Maybe I should get something else that I could also coin shoot with and go after jewelry and stuff. So my wife was hearing me talk a lot about it, and one day I show up and she had bought me one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she bought me this little cheapo unit, and yeah, boy, first find, and I was hooked. That was it.
Well, just in case if everybody doesn't know, do you want to tell everybody what kind of equipment you use now?
Yeah, currently I have 3 detectors. My main one, the one I use constantly, is my new Technetics Patriot. I'm really hooked on that thing right now. The original cheapo one that my wife bought me is actually a revamped Bounty Hunter. First Texas is making a detector called the Titan 9000, and it's a revamped Bounty Hunter Time Ranger, and you know 8-inch concentric coil. So I still have that one, and it came with a little 4-inch coil, and I use that when I need to get close to fences and stuff. I'll bring that along, and bring it along in case homeowners want to use a detector. And then, luckily, earlier this year, I was a very lucky winner of a Technetics G2 Classic, and a metal detector. Who was it? Saving History with SC Digger.
Yeah.
He had a 10,000 subscriber giveaway, and I won that sucker, and it was awesome. So I'll pull that out every now and then, especially when we're going after relics. And
cool.
And because it's got a real high-end iron zone there, and so I'll go after relics with that. And but mainly it's the Technetics Patriot. You know, I've got a less digger, a couple less shovel, less digger knife, and then I got the Samson shovel, and you know, I got a macro pointer.
Macro pointer. Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, I just bought a new pair of headphones. I was using an old pair of stereo studio monitor headphones that I have for some recording equipment here that I have as my headphones, and they were getting busted up and stuff. So I bought you know, a little $40 out the door pair of Technetic brand. I think, you know, they'll private market those same type, I think, the big heavy earbuds. So I saw Johnny Yu was talking about, he got Ghosts, and that's probably going to be my next investment, is get a little better headphone setup if I don't end up going to the Z-Link or something like that. But
I'll tell you what, I had that AT Pro out this morning, and I give that thing credit. I beat the crap out of that thing. I had my headphones on, had it leaning against me, it dropped off me, bounced off the ground 3 or 4 times. I picked it up, yanked my head, picked it up, grabbed it. And I don't know, man, that thing takes a beating, and it just keeps going. I can't believe how durable those things are.
Yeah, you know, the Patriot, I bought it, and again, I bought it through the Hunter GT. I mean, really hooked up with that guy. He had a code, you know, that you could put in there and give you a discount on stuff. And I think my receipt number was 38, and so I think I got the 38th Patriot out there. And I received it. I was on their phone with them trying to say, hey, when's this thing coming? When's this thing coming? Because, you know, they were a new detector, and people pre-ordered them, and they weren't shipping them out. And so I think I got one of the first Patriots out there, boy, because I tell you, I made that video on my channel about it, and it's gotten a lot of views. And, yeah, the receipt number was 38, and I thought, man, that's cool. I wonder if it's mean I'm the 38th purchaser, you know, of the Patriot. But, boy, I love it. I absolutely love it. Awesome. I'm glad to see Johnny and Justin over there enjoying theirs on their doing their hunts over there. I'm glad to see them having some success with it.
Yeah, they're
just it's actually an F70, a Fisher F70. So before I got it, I was able to watch a lot of videos on the F70 setup and use, and all along waiting for this thing to show up, you know. And then there's a guy that works for Technetics. His name's Russ, and he's wielded an F70 forever, and there's a couple of guys on the forums that have wielded F70s forever, so they were really able to hook me up with settings, and so I was ready to roll. Since that thing got here, I couldn't wait to get out. And
cool.
Sure, you can really set those things up all kinds of different ways.
Yeah, actually, I just saw J-Mo from the Stealth Diggers. He's been using a Patriot the last few times I saw him, or actually for quite a while now. I think he's been using that Patriot, and he's been working pretty good for him. He's starting to tune that thing in pretty good. Yeah, I saw my T2 sitting there the other day, looking all neglected. Oh,
still all bright and shiny, you know, since I got it. And I got to take that guy out and give him some love, you know.
But real quick, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I want to give a shout out to Chaos Paddlers for my new logo. Jacob really worked hard on that thing and did a great job. And I want to give a shout out to his channel now, because he's probably going to hit 1,000 subscribers pretty soon. But when I started watching him, you know, a year and a half ago when I started, he was one of my first subscribers, and I subscribed to him. I think either he was under 100 or just over 100. And started watching him doing his metal detecting with his Garrett, but then he started doing some kayaking down the rivers, some bass fishing, some paragliding stuff, some rollerblading stuff, and he's got a real nice variety channel going on there. So anybody who doesn't know about Jacob at Chaos Paddlers, head on over there and give him a sub. He's got a real good channel going on. But DK, I got to ask you, I'm loving your new series there, Weekly Dirt. I got to ask you what inspired you, or what made you think of it, or what brought this on?
Well, I tell you that you know, I told you earlier that Tony and I watched a lot of videos, and we were, and you know, it was you know, a lot of times we'll put a video on and put it just the audio earbuds on while we're doing our work or something like that. We're talking today. We both do the same thing, you know, just kind of like background noise and stuff, just listening in on some of them. And so we're really passionate about this hobby. We really love it. We're hooked, man. We're addicted, I'm telling you. It's done. It's over with. But, yeah, we noticed we were watching a lot of videos, and I was thinking, I was trying to find a way I could post more regularly on my YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I got a lot of challenges for that. I got challenges because of, you know, most of my permissions have run dry now. I'm in an area that doesn't go back that far as age, and so trying to get new permissions it takes time, as everyone knows. And so I was like, you know, well, you know, you go out, if you detect every weekend, you don't always get stuff you can put into a video. You know what I mean? You don't always get video-worthy footage. So I was thinking, how am I going to come up with something that I could post more regularly? So as I'm watching all these videos, I'm thinking, you know what? What if I came up with an idea? What if I came up with something where I could put all these clips together and kind of put out a weekly review show of kind of like, hey, what's happening in metal detecting type of thing? And of course, it would be limited to just my metal detecting or my knowledge of metal detecting, the people that I watched. But still, you know, I could put something out. It would give me something to put out. But the big caveat on that was, you know, how am I going to get permissions from these channels that spend a lot of time and effort creating these videos? You know, we all, those of us that make videos and are creators of these videos know how much time and effort it takes in editing, shooting, filming, all this stuff, right? Jason hit it on the head the other day when he was talking about it. Yeah. But how am I going to get these channel creators to give me permission to trust me with their babies? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These are like their babies, you know? They don't know who I am.
Right.
They don't know what they're going to do. So I thought, well, I'll give it a shot, and then if I start getting permissions, then I'll worry about the format of the show and all this other stuff. So I ran it by Tony, thought it was a great idea. I thought, okay, let's do this. So I gathered a bunch of clips together. You know, I have a program that I can capture clips off of videos, and I thought, okay, now I got to contact these people. So I remember the first episode, everyone you see there on the first episode, I reached out and I sent permission, or asked for permission. Now, a lot of them have different forms of contact. Like, some of them didn't have email. Mm-hmm. The only way I could contact them was maybe through their Facebook page or maybe through the crappy YouTube messaging system, which just sucks.
If that works.
But, and then I thought, okay, I'll send these things out. I'll send out these pleas and kind of say, here's what I want to do. I don't really know the right way to ask this, so I'm just asking you. I figure this is the right thing to do. You know, can I have permission to use some of your clips, you know? And right away I got a couple of yeses, you know. They started coming in, and I was like, that's cool. But if you know the first episode, I've got a couple of big dogs on there, too. Yeah. I was thinking, man, I'm not getting any response from them. I'm sure they don't even check their messages. They probably get inundated. And I said, what am I going to do? Because those are the clips I have pulled. And the deadline was coming up where I had to put this video together or not. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to use their stuff without it getting their permission. So I remember, it's funny, my wife thinks I'm crazy. She doesn't understand this addiction, you know. But we're sitting there having dinner, you know, and I was like, yes! Checking my phone, and she's like, what? God, what happened? And I was like, Aqua Trigger said yes! You know?
Oh, yeah.
So she's like, who's Aqua Trigger? And I was explaining it to her and stuff, and so that's awesome, you know. So I think we got down to the last person I was waiting for was Kurt with the Hoover Boys, and I think I was waiting for his answer, and he took the longest to get back to me, and I was just waiting, and so I decided I'll go ahead and put the video together, and I'll just wait for his answer, and if he never answers, he'll be the one that kills it, you know, and I'll have to put another video together. So sure enough, his came through, and he was, and both him and Aqua Trigger both more than gracious to give me some good advice and stuff. So
awesome.
Yeah, I put that first episode together, and once I put the first episode together, then it made it easier because I could show other channels what I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. I had something to show them so they could see that I wasn't going to be malicious with their content. Right. I was only going to be complimentary. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, that's what kind of started it. As soon as I did that first one, I was proud of it. I thought, hey, this is a good idea. I think this is going to work. And so that just started it. And since then, I've been reaching out to, almost everyone I sub that I come across saying, hey, can I use your content? Here's what I'm doing. And so for those of you out there that are on this chat tonight, let me see, if you haven't got an email from me, check some of your other various emails. There's a chance maybe I've already tried to contact you.
Right.
But if you'd like me to consider your channel for inclusion, just send me an email. Yep. ek@adventuresindirt.com. Just send me an email, and we'll check out your channel and go from there. Absolutely.
Cool. Yeah, I tried it one time. I did it for trying to do something fun with snacking with a few people, and I tried it with one time with digging some silver items. I got Liz from Digging Canuck. I got CT Relic Digger. I got Jason Quarter Hoarder and a few others. But I think I dug a Rosie or something, and I said, "Hey, what are you digging over there?" But you gotta reach out and ask everyone's permission. But it was a lot of work in that. But then once you're done, you can go ahead and make your video. But man, for you to do that every week and week in and week out, I don't know how you do it, but I do thank you. And the history I'm learning from all the cool videos you're finding on YouTube and them explaining stuff in their videos. Now I'm learning a lot of history, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, and I learned a big lesson that I needed more channels. I needed to follow more channels. In the first episode, I think I was following probably 50 or 60 channels at that time. And not everyone posts every week. Not everyone does that. So I mean, after the second episode, I was really running out of anybody new that I could showcase. Yeah, there was just not that much there. So I really had to step it up and increase the number of channels I subscribe to, which increases the number of videos I have to watch now a week. But I'm going to keep doing it. I just think it's working out well. And since then I've become aware of there was another show, there was another program, another series called Relic News that Relic Dirty Hands, I think they had up for a while. And I wasn't even aware of it. And just recently, I think I was watching one of Liz's videos, her recent video, as a matter of fact, and she mentioned something about the snack she was snacking on was from Relic Dirty Hands. I went over there to check out that channel, and as I was scrolling through the videos, I found it. And, it looked like they were doing kind of an interview thing. They actually had a call-in Skype-type interview show going on, almost like a news thing, and I don't know why they stopped doing that. I would assume that it just became too tough to keep that up. It's really tough to put it on, but the thing I'm doing is I'm trying to make it simple, but still entertaining and still give you the information. I go back and forth, and especially with my wife. My wife's my big critic. She's my big editor. She'll come in and watch the new episode. She'll be like, "You're talking too much. Oh, you need to cut that out. You need to cut that out." Because as you can tell, I could talk. I'll talk more than the videos will play if you let me. But I got to understand that.
Oh no, you're doing a great job explaining them.
Do you just want me to just go? Here's the next one. Hey, that was cool.
No. Your explanation of them really helps me understand them better. You're doing a great job, brother.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that.
But if anybody else has a question for DK that would like to ask, go ahead and type it in there. He can see them as they come up, and feel free. I don't want to be the only guy who was taking up his time here asking questions. But
yeah, I'm watching the scroll every time I need to go down and type in this thing. Though I got to hold my cell phone to my ear. So.
Well, that's right. You're on your cell phone. I forgot. Do you got a speakerphone on that thing or no?
Thank you. What's that?
Do you have a speakerphone on that thing or no?
I do, but my computer's really noisy. It's got a really noisy fan on it. That's sitting right next to my desktop, and it's pretty noisy. And if I put it on speakerphone, I think it'll sound crappier. So.
Hey, is Tony on here tonight too? I didn't see him yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen him yet. When we got done digging, he said, "Oh, I don't know if I'm going to make it or not tonight." And he's got some things with his family he had planned.
No problem.
And he said he'd really try, and he really wanted to, but I don't know. I haven't seen him on tonight yet.
Right.
he probably got tied up with his family.
Cool.
I told him you could read it, you can watch it back, later.
Oh yeah. Hey, you just got a new subscriber. Nick Haasa just subscribed to you. Nick,
Hey, all right, Nick. Thanks, man.
Nick has been a big fan or big subscriber and supporter of my channel, man. He watches a lot of my videos and comments on a lot of them, and done 2 or 3 of my challenges now. So Nick Haas, I appreciate it, sir. You're a good man. Oh, DK.
Yeah, thank you, Nick.
Hey, let's do that now real quick while I got you on here. Let me count these up real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 people that did the Pay It Forward challenge and made videos for it and stuff, which I thank them for.
Earlier, Mike, you were going to do this with me. So what I have in front of me is I have a random number picker in front of me.
Oh.
Up on the screen between 1 and 16. So as soon as you tell me to go, I'll hit that and I'll tell you what the number is.
All right, hold on. I think it's 18 now. Let me count this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh no, it is 16. Well, I got the names here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the numbers on here. I'm not going to put them in order. I'm going to randomly put the number next to a name real quick, and we're going to pick a winner for this Walking Liberty 1 ounce Troy ounce coin here. So let me quickly do that, and why don't you tell us a little story of today's hunt? Something funny that happened.
Oh boy, I think like I said, we were in a new town, a new little tiny town, and we didn't really know how. But we were going to hunt a park that was actually county property, so we didn't need permission to be there. But it's surrounded by all these early 1900 houses, and it's like I don't know how many of you saw the movie? I don't know. Notting Hill. There was a movie called Notting Hill, and there's this little park in England there. Surrounded by all these houses, gated fence community type of thing. It was like that, but a little more open. So we didn't know how we were going to be received there, and I told him, I said, well, this is going to be either a really short hunt, or we're going to have some good luck here. And we were loading our equipment out of I think we were putting on our knee pads, getting our equipment out of the cars, and yeah, this county sheriff's car came rolling in, and Tony tells me, "Oh my gosh, already, the cops are here already." And I just looked at him. I said, "You're BSing me, And I turned around, and now he's rolling real slow, But he was on the other side of the park from us, and I thought, he makes a right. No one could have called the cops on us already. I mean, we haven't even started digging yet, And he kept going, so we're like, all right. So get out there and we start digging, and the first, we got out there early, and the first sort of car that noticed us, that kind of made a U-turn, turned around, and came back, was this older lady. And anybody who drove by, I'd wave to, big smile, wave to them, and she kind of came up and rolled down her window and said, "You find anything yet?" And I thought, okay, that's a good sign. And I went over and I kind of showed her. I found this item. I didn't know what it was. I said, I found this. I said, I think I know what it is, but can you tell me what it is? And I put it in her hand, and she seemed real interested. And I thought, cool, I'm making I'm making some good ends here. I'm gonna hit her up to go detect her house in a minute. And she told me that she was the president of the association there, like a homeowners association. And she said, and I said, oh, okay. I said, well, look, we're real respectful. She goes, as long as you're leaving no trace. So I kind of explained to her how we cut a plug and that we leave no trace. And, I told her, I said, I challenge you to see any place we've been in here when we're done. And then I pulled out one of my cards. I said, I'll tell you what, this is my card. Here's who I am. If you have any problems or anybody calls and has any issues with us being here, just give me a call or come talk to us. I said, we'd have no problem. We just, we know the history of this town. It's a really impressive history. The town was actually built by the DuPont Company.
Oh, wow.
DuPont Chemical Company. They actually built that town for their employees back in the 1900s. How cool is that?
Cool.
And it's got all this history like that. So we knew the history. I told her I was very aware of it. She seemed real cool, and off she rode. And she said, if we're going to get called by anybody, it's going to be that lady right there lives in that house. So she sort of alerted me to the person I needed to watch out for. But yeah, she tooled off, and we didn't have any problems. We didn't have any problems at all. It was a good day.
Awesome, awesome. Alrighty, well, let's get ready to pick this winner. I know you guys have been waiting. What the hell? Wow, we've been on for 40 minutes already. Cool.
Oh my gosh,
Right.
it doesn't seem that way.
I know, huh? We got this this coin we're going to be giving away to one of these 16 people who did the video for the Pay It Forward Challenge. So go ahead and pick that number, DK, and I'll tell you and I'll show you who the winner is on this piece of paper here.
Very good. Number is 15.
Number 15. Ho, 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 ho. I don't know if you guys can see who I put number 15 next to. Can you see it? Let's see somebody type that on there. Can you
Oh,
see? It's Sanisha Sadizik.
Nisa. Excellent.
Awesome,
He's been winning
Sanisha.
everything lately, man.
Yeah, oh, that's right. He has. Well, you know who else has? Dump Site Digger over here, Jim. I think he's won like 3 or 4 contests in the last month or 2. He's a lucky guy too. All right. You know what? Sanisha deserves it. He when he did his is the first time I heard his voice in the year and a half that I've been watching him. So Sanisha, good on you, mister. Go ahead and PM me your address. And for those of you who don't know how to PM somebody, it's real simple. Just go to their channel, and on it you'll have their home tab, their video tab, their channel discussion, and the last tab is about. Click on that about tab, and in that window you'll see a gray box that says send message. Click that, and then that's how you send your private message. Alrighty? If anybody didn't know, which I'm sure you all did already, but alrighty, Sanisha, you're gonna get it, bud. Here you go.
That's awesome.
I might throw a little something extra in
I
there.
love his channel, Mike. I love that channel. Do you?
Oh, Sanisha, dude, I look for it 9 o'clock every Sunday morning. I'm ready. I get the call. I go to coffee break, and that's what I do. Kick back and watch his video. Very relaxing, very common. I love him. He's always finding good stuff too, you know.
He is. He's always finding cool stuff, and the music he puts on behind his videos and stuff. It's really soothing and stuff. It's really cool. It's very unique. It's very, very unique. I'll say that. Hey, for those of you out here that are familiar with my series, you guys liking the music or not liking the music behind the narration? Do any of you know what I'm talking about?
I watched the whole video and I don't recall music. Is it good? Is it rock and roll or?
The last episode, maybe the last 2 episodes, I have music backing me up whenever I'm doing the narration. My wife says it sounds like old porn music.
Chicka picka wah wah. No. Wow. No. Did I? I have to go back and watch it now. I don't remember. I'm too busy watching the good videos than listening to the music. I can't do both. Wow.
So yeah, check it out. And let me know though, Mike. Let me know what you think on it. I never used to put music back there, and then I know it was just kind of dead.
Oh.
I felt like I needed to fill it a little more. Fill it up a little more.
All right, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and click on Sanisha's thing right here now. Where is he? Sadizik. I'm going to pull up his channel. I'm going to go right to the About tab over here. Oops, it kept moving. There it is, About. I'm going to click on that Send Message. And I'm going to say, hey, buddy. Sanisha, you are the winner of my Pay It. I can't type that fast, sorry guys. Forward Silver giveaway. Send me your address. All right. Take care, bud. Alright, hopefully he'll get this soon and realize he's the winner. Hope I don't wake him up. He's probably sleeping. I think he's 9 hours ahead of me. Yeah, it's probably, what's that? 5 o'clock Sunday morning? So he might be sleeping right now. Did I send it? Your message has been sent. Okay, good deal.
Hey, Liz and Johnny were saying I could do a talk-off between Justin, Johnny, me, and Quarter Hoarder. You think I talk a little too much?
No, oh, I thought he was talking about Justin and Jason. He was talking about in you too? Oh, wait, I have to get back.
You just thought I could give them a run for their money.
Oh, I have to get back to my channel and pull up my chat box. I lost it. I'm typing him a message. Let's see if it pulls up any of my old chat. There I am. I don't know. Who do you think will win that, guys? Go ahead and send in your comments on who would?
I think Jason.
Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. His throat must have been sore after that first Saturday we tried this thing. It was funny. 3 hours on his and then an hour and a half on mine.
That was
and
good.
Then he talked on an hour on the phone in between, I think he said.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, DK, do you got a lot more people are already lined up for the next couple of episodes of your series, or?
So here's what I do. I don't go that far ahead because the whole kind of feel of the show and the kind of idea of the show was to do just the week prior. So I really can't go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I start watching video. I'm always watching videos, but from Saturday or from Saturday and Sunday through Friday, that's when I'm pulling clips. That's when I'm looking for videos and stuff. By Friday night, I'm usually got most of the episode done for Sunday release, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
So anybody that posts videos on Saturday or Sunday, I'm always considering those for the following week, and then through the rest of the week. So I wish I could. I mean, I know a lot of people have emailed me and said, "Oh, you should check out this find I got back in 2017 or 2015, and yeah, you should check out this stuff I found last year. It's awesome." And it's not really the type of show I'm doing. I'm not doing kind of a review of that channel and how cool and how awesome that channel is.
Right.
It's more of, hey, this is what's happening this week in metal detecting, at least my metal detecting world, right?
Right.
But
well, everybody's really the here and now. This is what's happening right now. This is what people are digging right now.
yeah, like, hey, if you didn't get a chance to watch the video or didn't catch the video, here's some highlights from this person or that person, and hopefully, I mean, there's probably so far I haven't gotten any no's from anybody for permissions. I've got a couple of people that have tried to give me some restrictions and not really working, so I probably won't be considering their channels, but no one's really said no. And if you think about it, it's no effort for them, and it only is promotion for their channel. So I don't know why they would say no. As long as they would trust me to be careful with their product and not show it in a bad light and this and that. But yeah, so far, no one really has come across and said no.
Yeah, I mean, everybody I've asked so far has said yes. I mean, I've only done it a few times. I'm just trying to throw a couple, comic things in my videos, so they're not too boring,
Right.
But it's just trying to have fun this summer, and enjoying it and really liking the hobby. Just trying to make it as fun as possible,
Yeah, I think you've been doing a great job.
Oh, thanks.
I like your videos, and then your finds are all coming together nice.
Thank you.
It's awesome.
Hey, there's Sanisha. Oh, he just got my message, Mike.
Ding, 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 ding,
Ding, ding, winner. I'm a dreaming. It's 1:48 a.m. Sorry, brother, to wake you up. I wonder if I sent you a message if it was going to wake you up or not. All right, Sanisha in the house. That's awesome. Yeah, buddy, here. This is what you won. You probably saw it already. But hey, it was worth it just to hear you in the video. This is what I'm going to be sending you, probably a little extra something too. But go ahead and private message me, send me a message of your address. And I'll probably get that in the mail sometime. I got to work tomorrow. Probably early in the week I'll get that out to you.
Yeah, that is slick. Nice.
Awesome. Wow.
Yes, Nisa, we were all just talking about how much we like your channel, man. So keep up the great work. Keep at it for for sure.
Oh, yeah, right? He was sleeping when we were giving him all these good compliments. So, Nesha, you're going to have to go back and watch this video from the beginning and listen to all the good stuff we said about you. Awesome. So what are your future plans there? Anything big, or what do you do mostly anyways, DK? Do you do like door knock permissions? Do you do a lot of parks, schoolyards, or...
Yeah, everything I can. I tell you, I started off with a real big email campaign, to be honest with you, because I had more time to access that over computer as far as ownership information and properties that I wanted to target, and so I created this sort of permission letter, permission contract, kind of a real quick, simple thing. I know that everyone hears the word contract and it sounds kind of crazy, but it was a real nice letter, and it had this kind of agreement, this searcher agreement with it, and I would send it out to, just tons of owners that have large properties. So I would only email large, what I figured were unobtainable properties, large farms. For example, I saw this huge farmland, probably, I don't know, 4 miles long, about 500 feet deep. I don't know how many acres that is, but it was huge. And it was for sale. So I went on the assessor's website, found out who the ownership was. I had to go then search who that ownership was, because they always give these cryptic names, LLCs, right? And actually found out that it was owned by this guy that owns a bunch of auto dealerships here in Colorado. Dealing Doug. Well, he's this really popular guy. He's into a lot of different things, very wealthy man. And so then I said, okay. So I searched him and tried to find his address. And the mailing address was his home down in this really ritzy part of town. And so I sent him a letter and stuff. Well, he responded. He responded and signed my searcher agreement and returned it to me. And I got probably 50% response. So I got about 50% response from my email campaign, and about 25% of those were favorable. So I got a lot of permissions that way. My door knocking, and I live in a town that's fairly well for Colorado, right? It goes back to about 1870. It's got a lot of neighborhoods that go back that far. And I've tried to do some door knocking, and it hasn't turned out so well. So I've got to change my tact. I got to change, what I'm going to do, and just really actually just do it. To be honest with you, I've been really leaning on Jason for a lot of motivation right there. I just need to go do it. Tony and I both, we just need to go do it. The weekend's the only time we have to do that. And unfortunately, there's a lot of old homes here that are on the National Registry for Historic Places. They're on the local registry for historic places, so they're kept up really nice. And I just kind of defeat myself sometimes, you know what I mean? Thinking, they're not going to let me detect there. No way would they give me permission. So I kind of defeat myself going in. So I got to change my mindset about that. The local farms around here, well, I could approach them, but if you think about it, in Colorado here, there's not going to be much on those farms. There was nothing there before. There was no Civil War encampments. There was no colonial encampments or colonial housing. There was nothing here. There was Indians here. And then there was farms. So, if you want to dig up a bunch of relics of farm scrap and stuff, then, go after the farms. But so far, we really haven't gone after the farms and the farm fields and stuff. We just don't see those as targets for us,
Right. I was just curious. Now, have you ever tried schoolyards?
Yeah. There's a couple of cool parks here in town and around in some of the nearby towns. They have some really old parks. Those have been really, really productive. And then schoolyards for sure. I only like doing schoolyards on Sundays, though, when I know for sure there's a better chance of no teachers being around there or school kids.
Right.
So I usually reserve those for Sunday mornings when I can get up and get out early. I'll go hit the schoolyards around here.
Well, I went to the town hall and got permission from the town manager and the principal, even after I get that class ring back last year, said, oh, yeah, you can come hunt here anytime you want. So I usually go down there on Saturday mornings or Sundays at sunrise, 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'll try and hunt till like 10 o'clock or 11 in the morning or something like I did today.
Yeah. We have a lot of sports fields, a lot of large sport parks and stuff, and those are kind of fun to get out, and they have a lot of tot lots and stuff on them, as well as a sport field. So I get out there and start looking for jewelry for sure. I found some rings and stuff that makes me always want to go back to those places. But yeah, I really need to focus on permissions, because I was talking to Tony about that today. When I'm in a place that I don't have permissions, and maybe everyone out there is like this too, I don't know. When I'm in a place that I don't have permissions, but it's like a county park or something where it's, should you be there, should you not be there? Well, technically, it doesn't say no, you can't be there, so technically you can. I don't dig as many targets at those locations as when I'm on a permission. When I'm on a permission, man, I am digging every beep and squeak, I'll tell you. And a place like we were at today, I was being very selective on what I dug. And I don't know, that's just the way I feel about it. But
hey, real quick, I don't know if you saw your thing yet. Jason just got on board here. He's listening.
Oh yeah, hey Jason, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming on. Awesome.
Cool. Wow, this is awesome, man. I'm glad all you guys had a chance to show up tonight, man. DK's new series is just awesome. I can't believe all the stuff for fun. I'm trying. Oh, DK, I don't know if you ever saw Triton's Treasures channel yet or not. If you want to find some interesting finds that he's found lately within the last week or so, like cap bust and Vermontism coin, 1886, I think it was, or something like that. But
yeah, right.
Beautiful shape. I can't believe it. But if you get a chance, check out his channel and see what he dug this week. He has an awesome spot up there.
Yeah, thank you for the suggestion. I have not checked that out yet. I've seen him being very active on all these chats that we've been a part of lately, and I've been meaning to. He's definitely on my radar, but I haven't gone over there and checked him out yet. So thanks for the advice. I will, for sure.
Yeah, he's been checking out a lot of your guys' channels too, and he's liking what you're finding. I think he subbed a lot of you guys too already. He's doing good though. He started a while ago, and I've been giving as many shout outs as I can. That guy's digging some incredible finds in that spot that he has up there. I mean, it's just amazing, the history with the what was going on up there, and what he's finding is unbelievable. He's actually finding history right there. It's amazing.
Wow.
Hey, Hilux Yoda showed up too. What's up, Tom?
Yeah, that was great. You had him on one of these chats a little while back here, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, he was on, I think, the night right after Jason. It was great having him on, learning all the stuff that he's been doing too. I mean, it's really interesting finding out what you guys do and how you do it. I really appreciate everybody who's called in here so far and talked to everybody. It's really neat. And if anybody wants to call in and chat with me like this one night, just send me a private message or pop up here and let me know, and I'll put you on the list and get a hold of you and see when you're available. I'd love to do it with you as well.
Yeah, they should. It's a lot of fun.
Anybody else have a question? I'm sorry, real quick. Anybody else have a question for DK? Go ahead and type it in. Go ahead and ask him anything you want. And I wish Tony, maybe one time Tony can get on a conference call with you and have you both on here maybe one time or something.
Yeah.
Just trying to catch up on some of the comments here.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys get a chance to go out often, or just once in a great while?
Right now, I get together with him because of his family, the way his family situation is. I can get out with him usually every other week. Mm-hmm. And then, so to fill those areas in, I'm out on my own, hunting local parks, schools, and different areas here. And then we usually make plans for when him and I are going to get together for something larger, something more exciting, either permission or something. I've got a permission to hunt this ghost town here in Colorado. It's this old town. I think it's been hunted a lot, but there's one guy who kind of owns the entire town, and I got permission from him to go ahead and get on it. There was an old high school there and stuff, and it kind of dried up around the mid 40s, from the late 1800s to the mid 40s, and then it's just been sitting there since the 40s, and it's all dilapidated and stuff. But it's quite a drive from where we're at right now. So we keep now that the weather's turning a little cooler.
Yeah.
The last thing you want to do is be out there in the middle of the desert, be out in the middle of the high desert, closer to the sun, just cooking in that sun. So.
Right. Hey, real quick, Shanisha is wondering if you can tell us who's going to be on your next episode, if possible.
Yeah, sure I can. See if I can remember. Yeah, I think I've got Liz in the next episode.
Cool. All right, Liz.
Yeah, I put Liz in the next episode. I've got a gentleman here in Colorado. His name's Eric. He's with Rocky Mountain Relics AT Pro.
Okay, yeah.
He hunts a lot of iron relics up here in the Rocky Mountains up here.
Cool.
I've got Lane Prater with Dirt Fishing with Lane.
Oh, yeah, I just subbed his channel. Yep.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Awesome.
I got Darnell. Hello, world.
Ah, sweet.
I definitely got him in the next episode.
Oh.
And I put Plugmaster Ford in the next episode again.
Awesome.
And then I got some announcements for Dig Dogs.
Oh, cool. Shovel giveaway. Yep. Nice.
Yep. Four King Diggers. Metal detecting with Louie and Noreen. And then I got a little notice about all these live broadcasts that are going on. And Adventures in Dirt, we're going to be getting into the live broadcast. Also, Mike, I think I was telling you about it.
Yep.
But matter of fact, I'm going to attempt something. Not this Sunday, but next Sunday. I'm going to go ahead and do the weekly Dirt Live.
Wow.
Go ahead and do that live over chat here, over this live broadcast thing.
Awesome. Hey, real quick. Also, Hilux Yoda's wondering, he's had some strange permissions from some strange people when door knocking. He's wondering, what was your strangest?
Well, the strangest one I think I haven't got any odd, strange permissions as far as, has anything to do with permissions. I've come across some strange people, I'll tell you. Tony and I were out one day, and we went door knocking, and this guy opened the door, and Tony used to be a cop, and this guy was about as sketched out as you can be. I don't know what he was on. I don't know what he was smoking, but he was about as high and gone as you could be. And he's just sketchy. You know what I mean? He's just twitching, and he tells us, "Yeah, of course, you go ahead, do whatever you want," and closes the door and slams the door. Well, Tony and I looked at each other and we're like, "Man, I don't know. Was that a permission or was it not a permission?" So we decided just to go to the next door neighbor, just move our butts on down the road. And when we got to the neighbor said, "Oh yeah, you don't want to have anything to do with those guys over there, man. That's the biggest meth house in town, you know what I mean? And yeah, you don't want to be over there." So Tony and I both looked at each other and said, "Yeah, no, we'll pass." So,
hey,
go and dig that one.
Hey, Triton Treasures is still waiting to hear about your favorite find.
Favorite find. Well, let me see, how does that go? It's interesting, but since I've got into this hobby, my definition of favorite find really changed. When I first was getting this hobby, I thought my favorite finds would be the items that were the most sparkliest or worth the most money, and nothing could be further from the truth. I am totally turned on by the finds that I have to go do research to find out what they are. I really love history. I really love the fact, and I've learned so much about the history of my local town and my surrounding state since I got into this hobby. And it really is addicting. It really is cool. So one time I found this lipstick case, an old lipstick case. I actually found it while we were bottle digging. And I went and researched that and ended up finding an ad for it from the 1930s for that exact brand and style and everything. And I just thought that was the coolest thing. Another thing I found is I love finding those old parts to the oil lamps because they have the date, the patent dates on the dial. And it really can tie, anything I can tie into an old date, I dig research. I dig that probably more than anything else. So probably the lipstick case was pretty cool. There was a 925 ring that I think is one of my favorite finds, only because it was the second find ever for me metal detecting ever. It was the second signal in my backyard, and I went down and it was a freaking huge chunking 925 ring. I just couldn't believe it.
Nice.
Second signal ever.
So is that what got you hooked?
What's that?
Is that what got you hooked?
Oh, shoot, I was hooked. The very first signal I got was a Canadian penny, 1964, and the second signal was that 925 ring, and I was hooked, brother. That was it for me. It was awesome.
All right.
The first time Tony and I got together, I pulled probably my most valuable thing. I pulled this really nice gold and diamond ring that's it's got some value on it, and the first time Tony and I got together, I pulled that, and so that's probably my most expensive find, and it's my wife's favorite.
Nice.
But no, the oddball things to me are my favorite. The things that you have to go research for sure are definitely my favorite.
Awesome. All right. Cool. Anybody else out there?
I found a sales tax token one time, and I just thought that was the best thing ever, you know. And I'm reading these forums that I'm a member of, you know, and you know, no one just thinks very highly of those things at all, you know. But to me, that's a part of our history, man. And it's part of, you know, I didn't even know about it until I found that thing. Then I went and learned about it. I would have never known about it had I not found that. You know what I mean? So
Oh yeah.
that's another one of my favorite finds.
Cool. So have you ever found any gold or?
Yeah, when we were gold prospecting, we definitely, almost every time we've gone out, we've found gold. I don't say it would add up to very much. Nothing I can brag about, but definitely fun, you know.
Oh yeah.
And some color in your pan, and you're hooked. You want to continually go after it.
I know, dude. I was bored this winter when we had those 2 back-to-back blizzards, so I got online to roaringcampgold.com and got myself a 15-pound bag of pay dirt shipped to my house, and I sat over there with a tub and my old gold pan, and I got about I don't know. I think I paid what did I pay for the bag of dirt? I think it was like $50 or $60, and I found like $50 or $60 worth of gold at the time. So it was a lot of fun. A couple of big nuggets and a lot of little tiny ones, but it kept me busy for a month or two.
Yeah, that is awesome. That's definitely awesome. It's a lot of work though.
Yeah.
A lot of work. I was watching Chigger. I was watching Aqua Chigger's videos recently when he was up in Alaska. Those guys out there in the Bering Sea, man. Those guys are doing it right. I tell you.
Yeah.
Go out for a day and they're pulling back. They're bringing back, you know, probably about 6 buckets of fines, and then they put it through, and then they're coming out with like 8 ounces. I mean, they're doing it right over there. You know, my son and I will go out and we can work in a river. You know, back-breaking work. You know, shoveling rock and heavy, you know, aggregate into buckets and with reducers and stuff, and just to reduce it all to concentrate. And you know, at the end of the day, you got, you know, probably, you know, I don't know, a few hundred little specks, you know, of gold, and you're like, yeah, that's great, but it's definitely a lot more reward for the work swinging a metal detector.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what was the coolest piece of jewelry that you ever found?
Yeah, it'd probably be that gold and diamond ring. I found this anniversary band ring. It's got, I don't know, maybe what I think I counted on 16 diamonds on it, and it was in this park that we have. It wasn't too deep, so it was definitely fresh. And I did every attempt to find the owner, at least what I could think of. I posted that I found a ring on Craigslist, and if you get to me, you know, in this park, and if you can contact me and describe it, I'll give it back to you. I tried to contact the local news. I posted a note down there at the park on their bulletin board, and that was quite a while early this year, and so far no takers. So that's probably the best piece of jewelry I've found so far.
Now, do you have that posted on your YouTube channel? What's the name of that video?
I don't think so. I did not videotape it. This was prior to YouTube. I think I started YouTube in February, and I think I found that ring in January. So I wasn't filming then. So I think it's on. It might be on. If you go to my Facebook page, but you can find the links through my YouTube page, and then scroll down. It might be one of the first few posts I put on my YouTube page.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'll check it out. Awesome. All right, anybody else out there got a quick question for DK? Go ahead and type it in there, and he'll check it out. I'm trying to scroll down to my thing. I can't get my thing to scroll down to the bottom of the comments.
Yeah, I swore, Mike, I was going to sit here and do nothing but watch these comments scroll, but I don't know about you, but I need to walk when I talk.
Oh, do you really?
Something about it, I don't know.
Well, hopefully you have a tablet in your hand and you can pace the living room, right?
Yeah.
No, you're sitting in front of your computer.
Questions from people, but I don't think they're on here. Some people had sent me some questions. They wanted to know about the series, about why I repeat my words so many times, and why I film in my car. So
it's quiet and convenient. That's why.
Yeah, boy, quietness. I'll tell you, peace and quiet. I know it sounds a little tinny and stuff, but my house is pretty active. We, between my wife and I, we have 6 kids, and
wow.
There's always activity going on, and
holy cow!
I can never find a quiet moment to. Sometimes you see, if I have a white background behind me, that's me sitting in my wife's crafts room with my back to the wall, and everyone's out of the house at that point, so I can finally film in there. But most of the time, it's easier just to go drive to a park or get in my car and go drive somewhere and put up my camera and just find a quiet spot and try to film there. So, and the repeating myself, well, I don't know. That's just
I never noticed that.
Working faster than my mouth.
I never noticed that, to tell you the truth.
No,
No.
I'm winging it. I'm winging it on those videos every single time. It's off the cuff the entire time. I script nothing.
Hey, it's like me right now.
Hope you can tell. Yeah.
Hey, when were you going live again for your thing?
When am I going live?
Yeah, because I'm going to mark it down so I can be available there.
So I am going to do a live. I'm going to do a live broadcast of the Weekly Dirt Sunday. What would that be?
The 8th?
Sunday the 8th?
Next week? Okay.
Yeah, Sunday the 8th, I'll do a live version of the Weekly Dirt instead of a pre-recorded video.
Any idea what time yet or no?
I'm going to shoot for 11 a.m. Mountain Time, so 1 o'clock Eastern.
Oh, I'll be at work. I'll have to catch it afterwards.
Yeah.
And, cool. Awesome.
I'm interested in that. Well, after we show a clip, we can kind of chat about it. You know what I mean? I think it might be cool if people tune in for that. Might add a little something to the series.
Yeah, I wish I had a PC here where I could show stuff, but maybe after the next income tax comes in, I can get a screen put up here and do some stuff. But if you guys take off and you build some nice studios, I won't have to. So.
Yeah, right. Right.
Awesome. Yeah, I can't wait for next Sunday to watch that live. That's gonna be cool. Or maybe I can tune in on my phone. I can try that.
You should be able to.
Yeah. I'll be next to Wi-Fi, so it should work good.
There you go.
Awesome.
There you go.
Awesome. Let's see who else.
And who knows after that? Who knows? If I'm going to put something on before that or something. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just getting all the parts and pieces figured out now. And I think I've got it all ready to roll. I just, I've done some test runs already with it. I think we're good to go. But I think, and who knows what I'll do after that. I think everyone has said it. Jason said it. You've said it. Especially this winter and stuff. I think the live stuff's gonna take off. Maybe there'll be some live instruction stuff. If we can find a way of being mobile while we broadcast, that would be awesome. But I don't think anybody's phones are powerful enough or have a good enough signal to do that quite yet. But or if they are, they're choppy.
Right. I'm trying to type goodbye to Sinisha. He's leaving us, but I can't get onto the chat right now.
Oh yeah, see you, Sinisha.
Hey,
what's going on, man?
Get back to bed and get some sleep, buddy. Send me your address tomorrow. and I'll get that sent out to you. Congratulations on the win. That's awesome. Hey, I'm glad he woke up, checked his message, and got online to chat with us. That was awesome.
Pretty cool.
Hey, you got a few new subs, too. All right. Good job.
Hey, all right. That's good.
That's awesome. Hey, man, this is working out for everybody, I think.
How many people are on, Mike?
Right now it's 14, but Jason's got to get going, too, it looks like. He just wanted to stop by and say hi to everybody. Thanks, Jason. I appreciate it. You have a good night, bud, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. I look forward to your next live shot.
Yeah, see you, Jason. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate the support, man. Thanks.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, this has been real nice. We had a lot of my favorite channels show up here tonight. It's been really cool, and it's been really great to have you on, DK, and listen to everything you had to say about everything. I mean, now are you a big history buff, or are you just learning as you go?
Yeah, learning as I go.
That's what I'm doing.
I love history. I wouldn't say I'm a history buff. So, there's a big difference there, right?
Yeah, true.
I love history.
I'm enjoying learning it as I go right now. I mean, I never was in school, but man, the stuff I'm learning is just wonderful.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not
the stuff I've learned about my local town here is just crazy. I mean, really, really enjoy it. I've been wanting to go down to the local historical society and kind of get in with them, them people down there, and to try to help me out with permissions and stuff. But so far, I haven't gotten down there yet. But man, just the history of this place is pretty cool. Even though it only goes back to, like I said, 1870. I think my town was established in. So, I see those guys on the East Coast, and you guys, in some of the colonial states and stuff. I mean, it's nothing, but still cool to find out stuff and learn about it.
Oh, yeah.
And like this park we hunt in all the time up here, where I found that ring and stuff. It's the oldest park here in town. You're always finding stuff. I'm still finding stuff. I found a mercury dime there the other day, or probably the other month, actually, a couple months ago. Used to be a riding track. Used to be a racing track. Where they used to do all kinds of different old car races there. They used to do, like the buggy races and stuff, and betting and all kinds of stuff. They had a grandstand, and
wow.
Circus, when it come to town, would be there. You know what I mean? And
yep.
There I found these old newspaper articles where all the socialites in town and all the respectable people wanted to get that track pushed out to the outskirts of town. Like in the early in the 20s, they wanted to get it pushed out because it was attracting an undesirable element.
Right.
So just reading stuff like that and learning that stuff is pretty cool to me.
Yeah, I actually stopped by my local historical society yesterday to chat with the ladies there because of a few of the old items I found to see if they had any info on it. And their building was given to them when the old Bevan Bell factory burnt down. It was part of that. And I'm seeing if I can get in there and hunt their property and hopefully find some of those old bells. But I'm waiting to hear back on them. But I did go up to the end of the road where the old Bevan homestead used to be, where a lady was living. And she's getting ready to sell her house. And I'm hoping she was going to talk to her husband to let me get in there before they sell it. And that goes all the way back to the Bevan Pond, their property. So hopefully I can find something in there if they let me.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I've been running around like crazy this year, door knocking and trying to get permissions. And it's funny because for a while there, you won't get any. Then boom, you'll get 5 at once. So you're running around like crazy trying to hunt them all.
Yeah. We had plans today to go hit that town up for sure. After we hit that park a little bit, we were going to go door knocking, and that lady, she said, "Yeah, this is a closed community. We don't allow any solicitation at all. You're going to find people being very resistive to you." And I said, "All right, well, we'll just try to find people that were out working on their cars or in their yard, and then we'll try to hit them up that way." And we didn't find anybody. It was people were just hanging out in their house, I guess, or just weren't there. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So we ended up going back in the woods and going over by the river and stuff, checking that out. It was cool.
Yeah. Well, I went on a Friday, which I know a lot of people are working. That's why, like I said, I got 10 no answers on the doors, and 10 I got to ask my husband's. But it was still cool. I got a few leads maybe, but I got to wait and see. So I ended up going. Where did I go? I ended up going back to that farm yesterday, but I didn't find too much.
Yeah.
But cool. All right.
It's been fun, Mike.
Yeah, I appreciate having you on. It's been like an hour and 20 minutes. I think I'm going to call this quits pretty soon and I appreciate you coming on, DK, and telling us all about your channel and your new series there. I'm really liking it. I think a lot of people are, and I hope you keep it up for a little while, and I look forward to your live one. I can't wait to see it, bud.
Yeah, well, thanks. Thanks for having me on. Sorry if I, like those English boys say over there, waffle on too much, you know?
Yeah, we all do that once in a while, but hey, you know, when you're on there, when you're playing it by ear and just going on a whim, you just go with what you can do, you know.
Sure, man.
Hey, I thank everybody for stopping by then. Thank you, DK. I'm going to hang up with you now, and I'll keep in touch, bud, and send me whatever you find that is pretty cool, and I'll do the same.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. All right, see you, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll be watching the chat here. See ya.
Cool. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
All right, thanks, everyone, for tuning on tonight. I hope everyone had a good time. You want me to stay on for a little while longer so you guys can chat, or go ahead and let me know? Oh, here he is. I can get down to the bottom finally. I was way behind on my, I was up a couple of pages on that. All right, DK is getting a bunch of thanks for a great time. All right, DK, a bunch of people are thanking you for coming on tonight. That's awesome. Oops, if I could hit my off button. Sweet. Thanks for doing this, DK and Mike. Oh, you're welcome, Jim. Thanks for tuning in. I mean, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be going live. I mean, I'm glad you were able to tune in and listen to the people that call in. Like I said, if there's anybody else that wants to call in and do this, if I missed you your thing before, it's hard to pay attention and do everything. But if someone wants to else come on and talk about their channel and what they're doing and finding, tomorrow night I'm going to have Paul from Triton's Treasures on. About that site that he's doing. I forgot to mention that. I don't know if DK, if you're still on, or if Jason, but I'm going to have Paul on tomorrow night from Triton's Treasure about that spot in New York that he's working on. He's got some incredible finds, guys. I'm sure most of you already know, but he's got I mean, just this summer alone, I think he found like 8 to 12 state coppers. He just found like 6 cap bust and Vermontism coin and a bunch of Indian relics and artifacts too. So I look forward to having him on tomorrow night. It's probably going to be around the same time, 7 o'clock. So if you guys can tune in and listen to what Paul has to say, he's got a great story. And if you get a chance, go to his channel and check out his videos. I watched the first one, I was hooked. I watched the second one, I was subscribed. And I think he's got like 20 or so videos up there now. So, hey, all right. DK, Adventures in Dirt, just sub Triton's Treasures. Awesome. I remember when I first saw Paul, I think he had like, I don't know, like 7 subscribers or something. I was like, why does this guy only have 7 subscribers? Look at the stuff that this guy's finding. How can that be? So I had to start giving him shout outs. I mean, I just wanted to share with everybody what this guy's finding. It's totally amazing. Totally cool. Hey, Joe King Guinea. Fist bump. Pow, pow, pow. Next one too. Pow. All right. I'm the new guy. I thought you were older than me. No, I'm kidding. Paul, you know a lot more about metal detecting than I do, and you've been doing it a while. You might be new to YouTube, but you know what you're doing, bud. I'll give you that. Jim, Dump Site Digger, he's still here, and Joe Keeney. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, Joe. And Adventures in Dirt still here. Dump Site Digger, Adventures in Dirt. Hey, Mr. Little New Zealand there. How do you pronounce that? Avengers. I can't pronounce that. Sorry, bud. But I do appreciate you tuning in. Boy, what time is it down there? You're like 16 hours ahead of us. So it's 8:30 Sunday morning. Oh, it's like 12:30, just afternoon time on Sunday down there. Did you eat your lunch? Hoover boys want to know. Eat your lunch. All right. Oh, and treasure hunting SWPA. Sorry, bud. I can't think now. Is it Joel? No, it's not Joel. I'm sorry, bud. I forgot your name offhand. I have to go back to your channel to look. But I do appreciate you showing up, and I do appreciate you watching my videos as well and commenting. And I like yours. Your video editing, I don't care what you said earlier, but I saw what your comment. Your video editing is better than mine, and where you go to hunt and what you're finding is incredible, dude. So just keep doing what you're doing. It's awesome. That is Treasure Hunting SWPA. Get on over to his channel if you guys can. If you're not a subscriber already, that guy can find something. I think he's using I think it's a yellow Garrett Ace 350. I think he told me. Can't remember now. If I got that wrong, but I'm sorry. Hey, Jim Dumps Like Digger says good night, everybody. Ha! We might as well go right, Mike. We might as well go right. All right, Jim. Have yourself a good night. Oh, Triton Treasures tomorrow night about 7 o'clock. It'll be on. Oh, well, I'm behind in my comments, guys. Sorry. Hey, was that Fletcher Boys still on? Beep, beep, dig. Yep, swing, beep, dig. Gotta love that. That's how I keep my head clear. Kept losing my internet back now. Oh, Liz, sorry to hear that. I'm going to keep this as a recorded video probably for a little while. So anybody wants to go back and check it out. We did miss you, Liz. Jason stopped by if you missed it, and a few other people. I don't know if they're still here, if they took off already. Fletcher Boys, I can't think of your name offhand. It's been so long since I've seen one of your videos. I can't wait to get another one up, bud. I really enjoyed them. You guys were doing good for a while there. Alright, what else we got? We're down to 6 people. Oh, not bad. We only got 6 people on. I don't know why we're buffering so bad. Maybe I'm just too fast for my PC. I don't know. It says we got 14 watching on my PC. It says I got 6 over on my phone, so I don't know who's telling me the truth now. Jeff, that's right. Sorry, Jeff. I appreciate that. You keep at it. Good stuff. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. Oh, it's DK. Oh, him. Did I break it? What did you break? No. That wasn't you, DK. Sometimes, I don't know. I have a pretty good internet connection, I think. It's cable TV, but it all depends on the neighborhood and how many people's online and stuff, I think. If I had DSL, I don't think I could do this. It would, you'll still be waiting for me to go live, I think. Joe, you broke it? Oh, okay. Hey, Mr. New Zealand down there. I don't know your name, but do you guys ever have a lot of people down your way that go live at all on YouTube or no? Thank you for doing this. Your phone. Oh. Oh, you're more than welcome, Jim. I enjoy doing this. It's nice that you guys can have be able to come to a place like this and chat. His name is Matt Mike. Don't say Matt. Who's Matt Mike? I'm sorry, I'm probably off on these conversations here. Way behind. A day late and a dollar short, like my grandfather used to say. Oh, his name is Matt. That's what it is. Gotcha. Thank you. Southwest Pennsylvania's name is Matt. That's right. It's sticking with me now, Jim. Dump Site Digger. I appreciate that. All right. Paul, come on, man. You try this. Somebody else tried it. This is hard. I'm tired. I probably got bags under my eyes. I had my daughter last night. She stayed overnight, and I don't know, it was about 2 o'clock. I woke up with a leg in my back, so unfortunately I had to come sleep in my chair in the living room, and I didn't get much sleep last night. And I wanted to go out digging this morning, so I took her home and I went out digging. Had a good hunt. It was nice to get out there again. It's been 2 weeks. Oh, in case you guys didn't see my video, I finally had a 2 silver hunt. Woohoo! I got a ring. It says Sterling. It looks like a heart with a cross of ribbon on it and a little diamond in the middle of it. And then this St. Christopher protective pendant. It said Sterling on the back. Well, I finally had a 2 silver hunt. I'm so happy. How about that Sinisha, huh? Sadizik. I had DK pick a number. He gave me the number. And I had everybody's name here. And I just randomly put a number next to the name. In no certain order. And he gave me a number. And it came up with Sinish's 15. Sadizik, the winner. So it's funny. I guess he was sleeping. So I sent him a private message. I guess his phone went off or whatever, woke him up. So then he jumped on the live broadcast. That was cool. It was 1:40 in the morning for him. Oh, I hope he can get back to sleep. Felt bad. But hey, he just won some silver. He should be happy. And a few extra maybe. I'll send him those coppers too. Yeah. Mike, we are downloading slowly, but we're attributed it to you. Oh, attributed to you and Jason. Okay, watch it. Oh, is it all done downloading now, Joe? Or when I go off, I'll when I shut down my live thing here, I'll go check it out. Or are you still uploading now? Let me know. I put a new video up a couple of days ago and going tomorrow. Fletcher Boys, you put a couple. How come I didn't get it? How do I? Let me just make sure. Some reason I lost a couple of subscribers somehow. I don't know if I accidentally unsubscribed to them or I had you right here the whole time. Maybe that's why I get it. Hold on, Fletcher Boys. How come I can't click on your name? Maybe because I'm doing it live. Here, let me write this down. I have to go resubscribe to the Fletcher Boys. I don't know what happened. I didn't get that notification, brother. Sorry. Jeff, was it, I believe? And you're going out tomorrow? Whereabouts you going? Back to that one of those parks or school or new permission? What do you got going on, Jeff? I thought in the chat here I could click on somebody's name. How come they're all gray and not highlighted? That's weird. Oh, maybe I can click on your icon? I can't even click on your icon. Old site, an hour away. Ooh, yeah. That's a lot of traveling. I try to stay close to home. East Hampton, Marlboro, my town, and the next town over if I can. I can't either. Oh, you can't chat? Ah, I wonder why. I thought last night when we chatted, we could click on the live chat window. I'm still live. That's weird. Go to oh, here's a go to channel. Does that work? Hold on, maybe this work. Hey, there it is. I went to the right side where the little dots are. I was able to right click it and it came up with a big drop menu. The top one says go to your channel. I'm here now. 154 subscribers. Make that 155. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. All right. I'm subscribed, Jeff. I'm back on board. It went from 154. It stayed at 154. It didn't go to 155. I don't know. Maybe it did on your end. Ooh, that delay scares me sometimes. I'm on a phone. I can. You can what? Don't know. I can't either. Oh. Yeah, over to the right-hand side of Fletcher Boys, I'm able to hit the three dots. And it comes up, go to channel, report, remove, put user in timeout. Don't be a bad boy. Block or add a moderator. Well, that's what Jason did with the Nickel Nibbler the other day. Oh, I got to ask the Nickel Nibbler, too, how he liked his wireless headphones on his headset. There's a Nut Nibbler. He loves his. He loves being cord-free. He says it's nothing but wireless. Once you go wireless, you won't go back, he says. So you know me, now I gotta get either a Z-Link or sell my AT Pro or my AT Gold and get the AT Max. So, anybody interested in buying one of those two, let me know. Alright. Jeff, Fletcher Boys, you use an AT Pro too, I believe, don't you? You got a 200 sub giveaway coming up. What are you giving away, brother? Let's see what Jeff is giving away on his giveaway. Alright. How come I can't get rid of it now? It won't go away. There we go. Lycon. What's that, sir? I'm not sure what that is. I'm not familiar with that brand name. It was so awesome. I had it on my channel. Okay, Joe, I will. Jeff, what is L-I-N? Lion? It's Jeff, not John. Fletcher Boys. I thought I said Jeff. I said John. I'm sorry, Jim. It's Jim, right? I'm sorry, Jeff. What is that? A penny? Oh, a Lincoln. You're giving away a Lincoln? A penny? Huh. What kind of penny? I used to know a penny. Any certain date you care to share? Or are you going to wait till your video and put that up? A no better? A no better? Okay, John. I know, sometimes you got to type slow in the chat or all the word don't come out. I noticed that. I figured this live stream would be a little faster with our chat windows. But it is a Saturday night. Everybody's online probably. I can't even type right now. Oh, there it goes. See, we're here for you, Mike. So now it's time to play with it. You can do stuff live. Do stuff live? Like what? Awesome. Yeah, it's been cold here the last couple of mornings. Brr. Oh, you let me play with the with this live stuff here. I appreciate that. But still, yesterday in the chat windows, everybody's name was a different color instead of gray, and I could just click on them and go right to their website. Or maybe because I'm the guy who's hosting this live thing, I can't do that or something. I don't know. And then there's a way to slow down people's chat rate too. I haven't figured that out. Pretty neat stuff though. Good screw the heat. Yeah, I know, man. It was hot for a few days here. Nothing but sweat. And then boom, 47 degrees the last 2 mornings. Didn't turn the heat on yet though. Gotta wait till November. You're welcome, Jeff. Fletcher Boy, shout out. All right. You talking to me or somebody else give you a shout out? Oh, for your giveaway shout out. Yeah, no problem. That's what we're here for. Anybody else have a giveaway shout out they want me to announce? Go ahead and type it in the box. I only got one left now since I gave Sinisha my Silver Walking Liberty for paying it forward. Can't believe we got him to talk. That was so cool. Well worth it. Woohoo! But the first person I see in American Digger magazine with their finds, one of my subscribers is going to get this 1 ounce hand poured bar. 1 ounce, 1 troy ounce of silver. A Monarch or something like that. So, submit your stuff to American Digger magazine. I know Paul from Triton Treasures has already. Let's see if somebody else does it. Who's that guy, Triton Treasures? Slow-mo what, my chat? You. Thank you for the shout out. Found some good guys here. Yeah, they are a bunch of good guys here. That's these are some of the best right here you're going to find. Everybody that was on board tonight is awesome. Well, there's a few of them that didn't make it though too. I hope Liz is still here. I feel bad that her internet connection was slow for the live stuff. But at the beginning, it looked like she was chatting pretty good. I don't know what happened. I hope you guys have fun tonight. Fletcher Boys, my oldest coin is an 1887 seeded dime. Fletcher Boys, I just dug my second seeded dime, and that was an 1887, right at Carter Hill Farm. And that one funny thing is that farm was established in 1887. But at that same farm, 2 months prior, on June 2nd this year, I dug my first seeded dime. What was it? 1838. It looked like the guy dropped it the day he got it home from the bank. Very nice condition. If you get a chance, check out that video back on June 2nd. I think I posted it. I said something about a bucket lister and oh my God, I just got sat down or something. Ah, sweet, seated. It's funny, I always dig things in pairs. I got 2 ox knobs there, 2 jackknives, 2 seated dimes. I got, this past week I got 2 war nickels. Today I got 2 silvers. Oh, it goes in 2s for me. Sinisha always tells me that. It's funny. Cool. And somebody else just dug an 1887 seeded dime. Who was it? 1887. Can't remember now. 1887. It was recently too. Was it Jason? No, his was an 1837 cat bust dime, I think it was. The year before mine. I can't remember now. Oh, you guys are digging too much cool stuff. I can't keep track of it all. Wow, I'm glad tonight's episode went very smooth. I appreciate that. Did I see Darnell earlier? I don't think so. But I'm glad he was able to get in the contest. That was awesome. I appreciate everybody who did that for me. I just hope everyone has a give it a try one day, just once, just to see what it feels like. And like I said, I have 3 people that came back to me already saying that since they've done that, they've had some good things happen. So give it a try. What's it gonna hurt? I went over those signals today. A couple of them said, "Oh, 92. Oh, that's right. I put that one there. Oh, 93. Oh, I put that one there." So we'll wait another year or 2, see if they're still there. Then I'll let my nieces and my daughter go dig them up and find them. Uh-oh, where'd you go? I'm behind on my chat again. I'm stuck in the chat window. Can't move it. Sorry, guys. Was Mr. New Zealand taken off? I didn't get a chance to say goodbye if he was. Oh, somebody asked me something. I think it was awesome. I did that already. You know what's funny? I never dug a Mercury dime. I never dug a Barber dime. I dug 2 Rosies and 2 seated, and that's it. Dump site digger, you will nose wiggle. Like Bewitch. Oh, that's right. Paul got that half real. He was trying to keep it real. Did a good job at it. Who else just got a real? Oh, Hoover Boy. Somebody just dug a 2 real. Holy cow, did you see the shape of that thing? Looked like it was dropped the day the guy got it. Holy cow, it was beautiful. Paul, you never dug a Rosie or a Barber neither? Wow. I dug 2 Rosies. Never dug a Merc. Never dug a Barber. I wish. I never dug a State Copper. I never dug a large cent. Just 2 old British coins, the King George II and the King William III. That was it for those. What town is that old? Fletcher Boys. Jeff, aren't you from New York, or is it from New Jersey? No. Where are you from again? Long Island? You're from around here, aren't you, somewhere? Hello, world. Oh, Paul wears his seated dime? Cool. Yeah, I have one here. It's a little too big, though. This is my Ike coin. It looks too much like bling, though, you know? Let me put it on this way. I want to get a little smaller one, seated dime one. The Ike dollar's just a little too heavy, you know what I'm saying? I might have to give this away at my next giveaway. You like that, Paul? Yeah, I got a little tiny one for seated. Nice, though, huh? You like that, Jim? Oh, too funny. So, Jeff, Fletcher Boys, if you don't mind me asking, let me see if he answered me already. My chat's a little slow. I have a great pull tab collection. Dude, you want to see pull tab collection? I got a plastic jug just full of over 2,000 of them. I just showed them last week, so I don't bother showing them again. Nope, North Carolina. That's right, you guys are from North Carolina. Why, I think you were closer to me than that. Holy cow. Picture. So Paul, you guys just uploaded a video today. I'll go check that out when I get off of here. I think I caught up on all of my other subscribers' videos, except for the Fletcher Boys. I go subscribe to him when I get off of here first, Paul, and then I'll go check out your video. Let me make a list. 1. Oh wait, I already subscribed to the Fletcher Boys. That's right, I did that live. I guess I can go over and look at Paul's video when I get off then. Video. Alright, hey, everyone tune in tomorrow night if you can. I'm going to have Paul from Triton's Treasures on. He's going to talk about that spot he's talking about. Woohoo! Don't give it all away, Paul. Don't spoil it. Only kidding, man. Talk about whatever you want. Hey, man, I can't put emojis up. That's no fair. You got 11 Rosies and 11 Mercs, 4 Washingtons. I want older silver. We all want some older silver. What's my oldest silver? I think it's that 1917 Walking Liberty half I got this year. No, I can't. I'm sorry. It's the 1838 seated dimes, my oldest silver. I'm in the 1800s club. Now I need to get in the 1700s club for silver. Almost made the 1600s club for copper. The 1700 King William III. But that didn't make it. I'm in the 1700s club though. For copper anyways. Yeah, it's just fun. I'm not trying to keep score. I'm just I just can't believe what I found in a year and a half. That's weird. I go out a lot though, I guess. People say, man, I can't believe the stuff you found. But I guess when you go out 10, 20 hours a week, you're bound to find some stuff. I know a lot of you guys don't have a lot of time. You can only go out once a week, you know. I just have a couple extra nights where I'm not doing nothing. I like to keep busy. Excuse me. Oh, scroll down too far. Yeah, but that's because of you, Paul. I'm talking about on my own doing, my own digging skills here. 6 minutes remaining for what? What did I miss? Hey, Johnny Hughes Adventures, I'm back. You guys still here? Yeah, we're just hanging out real quick. Hey, Johnny, tomorrow night I'm going to have Paul on, Triton's Treasures. He's going to talk about that spot he has in New York, of all that incredible stuff he's finding. 12 state coppers. Or was it 12? Somewhere in there. 6 cap bust. All these Indian artifacts. Just found a clay pipe. So cool, Paul. Love that thing. It's amazing how the stuff you're finding along with the signals you're finding, you know. He gets a signal, he digs it, finds that as well as other stuff. So cool. Oh no, thank you, Paul. Man, so glad you're sharing your stuff on YouTube with us. I'd be ashamed if you didn't, brother. Can't wait to get you on tomorrow night. All right. Everyone tune in, 7 o'clock. Triton's Treasures, tomorrow night. And then we'll have to see who else we can line up for next week, maybe. I didn't even get a chance to talk to anybody. See if they wanted to come on. I've been so busy. Oh, Johnny, you started watching Triton's Treasures videos? Oh, you're going to love him, brother. Especially if you're into old coins. He's on a site that used to be an outpost, I believe, or something else I think he said. But tune in tomorrow night. He'll tell you all about it. Joe, fist bump. Oh, too far. Fist bump. So, Paul, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, still good for you, brother? 7 p.m. Jot that down. Do I make you laugh? All right. $7 p.m., I hope. That's what I told everybody last week. I don't know, why won't that, some reason I gotta keep scrolling down for my comments. They won't stay, wicked. Yeah, I'm with Paul. Yep. Oh, that's cool, you guys sub each other. Nice. So, Johnny, you been out this nice, beautiful weekend or what? Man, it rained last night here, dude, but like I said, I had awesome signals this morning because the grass was wet. I don't know. But when you dug a plug, boy, the ground was hard and you flopped it. It was powder. So dry. Could not believe it. What time is it now? Oh, God, it's been almost 2 hours. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off pretty soon. I got a couple of videos to watch before I go to bed. But thanks for tuning in tonight. I want to thank DK from Adventures in Dirt. Appreciate it. What, you're not done downloading? What do you guys got? DSL? Or you got 1200 baud dial-up still? 300 baud? Wow. I know they could still use that. Oh, I'm kidding. You must be DSL. Yeah, no, maybe. Thank you. It just finished. All right. New video at Triton's Treasures. I can go watch it now. Woohoo. On Monday. Can't wait. One of my subscribers is going to come with us. Ah, Johnny, can you share your subscriber's name? Does he have his own YouTube channel or does she have her own YouTube channel? Anything like that? Good night, Mr. New Zealand. We'll see you later. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. You get a chance, tune in tomorrow night. Paul from Triton's Treasures. You want to learn some history, American history? He'll be here. I hope you, thanks again. Oh, you're welcome, Jim. Johnny, I don't know if you heard my question or not. Well, you probably did. I'm just waiting for the buffering to stop. About who was it going out with you? If it's Monday, if it's going to be one of your subscribers that does he have a channel, we can give him a shout out. He doesn't have a channel contact yet? Oh, that's right. I think you may have told me about that. We got the name. All right, cool. Well, when he does get one up, let us know. We'll give him a shout out. Is it just the two of you or Justin going too? You're more than welcome, Jim Dumpsite Digger. Thank you for tuning in, sir. I appreciate it. It's good to see you back on there. Jason says something about Jim, about hooking up with you and going on down to his place or something maybe this fall. So that'd be cool if we could do that. I got some vacation time. Let me know. like this chat box. There we go. He doesn't have contact yet. Unfortunately, Justin's going, oh, Johnny. How come you say that? Does he find better stuff than you? Is that why you're saying that? No, I'm only kidding, bud. You're just saying that because you love him. I know. Yeah, I can't. Oh, it's cool. All three of you going out. What do you got? An old house or an old farm? What kind of place you doing, Johnny? Oh, I would love that if you're talking to me. I was talking to you, Jim, earlier, just before Johnny. Jim, are you talking to me? Late 1800s house. House, I guess, then no farm, just a house. How big's the property? Acre or two? I love those 1880 houses. My cousin Jay had one. Found my first V-nickel. Second Indian head penny. This cool thing, I call it my seahorse bottle opener. I know it works as a bottle opener, but man, this thing's got some serious detail on it. So cool. Found it at an 1880s house. Trying to date it. No idea. I gotta get the Antique Roadshow one of these days. It's probably worth $1 million and I don't even know it. How cool would that be, huh? Jim. Yeah, Jim. We had the other Jim on with us too. Was it last night? No, the other night. MD Melbourne. But he's out having a good weekend with his missus this weekend. He had uploaded a couple videos today. Johnny's got 2 old barns. Not sure on the acres. Yet lots of yard. It's a fresh permission. Well, that reminds me. I got to stop on the way home tomorrow after work and check out that guy who just did the final cut there. I got to stop across the street at the original farmhouse. Somebody else lives there. But hopefully I can start hunting that field pretty soon where the 2 horse barns used to be. That's just the field alone's got to be a few acres. So hopefully he'll give me permission to bring a couple of guys with me, and maybe I can get CT Relic Digger to hook up with me again. That'd be cool. Maybe Rick Wildman Taxidermy. And the guy who found Josh's CT Relic Digger's Pay It Forward treasure he buried. The guy found it like 10 hours later. I've been talking to him. His name is Chris Kritschker. We were supposed to hook up on Friday, but plans fell through. So we'll have to wait and see. Wow, Paul only has 41 subs. Well, now 42. All right, Paul. Well, when I met Paul, I don't know, a month or 2 ago, he only had 7. So, all right, 42. Hey, it took me over a year to get 100. So he's doing good. But once people get the word out and they start checking out his videos of what he found, his channel's going woohoo. It'll go right up there. Especially a lot of those older history buffs who like the Washington era. You know what I'm saying? Wait, you'll see. All right, Joe. All right. Wait, where's my fist bump, Joe? My son AJ says hello to everyone. Hey, AJ. How you doing? How old's your son there, Johnny? My daughter just turned 7 last month. Well, I forgot I can type too. What's up? 6. All right. When's he gonna be 7? All right, Joe. Yeah, it's funny, boy. She's 7 now, 2nd grade. We went out today, this afternoon after my hunt. I picked her up. I took her out to Pumpkin Town, USA, in town here. We didn't do the other side where they have all the games, the hay rides, or the slingshot and all that fun stuff. We went over to the hayride side, and we took a nice tractor hayride thing through the woods, and they had all these Indian things and the old general stores and the old sawmills, all these little buildings and pumpkin people set up. It was pretty cool. We had a good time doing that. And then we went over to my grandfather's place. They were just closing down for the day to have an ice cream cone. They put a big tree swing in there and a little tiny round thing you sit on. My daughter loves to sit on it, and I push her and she goes like 20 feet in the air. It scares the hell out of me, but she loves it. I don't know. But hey, we had a good time. Then I had to take her back home, and I came home and got ready and set up for this and get ready for DK. So, Johnny, your daughter's 13. Your son's 6. When is your son going to be 7, Johnny? Your daughter's 13? Yeah. I figured my daughter's 16, I'll be 63. Oh, lucky me. She's a good girl, though. She loves her daddy, thank God. July. All right. Her birthday's in August. So she's about a year ahead of you then. So what is he, in first grade then now, or he must have just started first grade this year? No, but I don't have it here. She did make me a thing though, a piece of paper with she took that big pen, she made a whole, I don't know, like 30 something hearts on it, and she turned it over, put Kira, her full name, then my full name, then she wrote her name in cursive with it. Too funny. Johnny, you're 37? I know, dude, I probably had that much gray when I was 35. First thing that went gray was right here. This thing was all white when I was 35. Then it just spread everywhere. Nothing you can do. Boy, this delay is too funny. It's got to be 15 seconds behind. So when you guys type something, it takes about 15 seconds for me to read it. Then I got to respond to it, and it takes you about 15 seconds to get it. Oh, the pen? Yeah, it's funny, Paul. Yes, Paul, what do you got? Hey, Mike. Oh, about 15 seconds behind you? Nope, once you go white, you don't go back. What, the paper? Hey, Mike. Yes, Paul. So, Johnny, those are the only 2 kids you got? 6 and 13? My video is a little different. Tonight's video is a little different, huh? All right. Can't wait to see it. Holy cow, I'm over 2 hours, guys. All right, I'm going to log off for tonight. I don't want to leave this too. Your daughter, my daughter, Caitlin's 29. I will be 60. All right, Jim, Dumpsite Digger. Oh, my eyeballs hurt from wearing these magnifiers all night. Ugh. Yeah, I get prescriptions, I guess. Oh, the pay it forward thing you talking about, Paul? I don't know. Let me go check it out. Happy birthday. Okay. Alright, guys, I'm going to tune out. If you can, tune in tomorrow night around 7 o'clock. So Paul on Triton's Treasures will be here. Paul, give me about 5 or 10 minutes to get set up. Or I'm sure you'll be tuned on. And then just give me a call. We'll get you on the air so everyone can listen to your story. Turn the surround sound on. I got to buy some first, dude. Alrighty, Joe, Paul, Jim, Johnny. Who else is on right now? Jim, Dumpsite Digger. How many guys left? Oh, it's just us 4. Alright. I appreciate you guys hanging in to the end. You're the best. Wish I had a special prize for you for hanging in to the end, but I don't. But I do appreciate you tuning in. And if you can, like I said, tune in tomorrow night. So far after that, I don't know what I have lined up for the next show. I gotta start sending some emails out, making some calls. Kurt from the Hoover Boys, though, did say he can make it one Friday night, so let me get a hold of him. Maybe we can set something up for Friday with him. Alright, we'll talk to you guys later. Have fun. I'm going over to check out your video now, Paul. Later.